A Sign of Affection is the new sweet and very wholesome romance anime this season, which seems like a remake of A Silent Voice but without depression. It's a story about romance that you probably never had in your life, which will leave you giggling, kicking your feet and smiling the whole time while watching it like a psychopath, as you won't be able to stop smiling due to the sheer amount of wholesomeness that this anime holds. A Sign of Affection is the story of Yuki Hitose, a college student who is apparently deaf and gets captivated by a upper class man in their college, Itsumi Nage, while riding a train and eventually falls for him. Yuki's world usually revolves around their friends, social media or the latest sales, but after meeting Itsumi, her world started to widen up and turned upside down, as Itsumi is a multilingual who often travels around the world to different countries when he had free time. But on the other hand, Itsumi had no interest in having a relationship despite being a little race god for whom any girl will fall. But that changes after he crosses path with Yuki, as despite knowing multiple languages, he still can't speak Japanese Sign Language, which immediately makes him get interested in Yuki as he wants to learn Japanese Sign Language and above all enter her world. Yuki immediately falls for Itsumi as she is always stuck in one boring place. She feels like her world is too small, and that changed after she met Itsumi, who always travels all around the world, whose world is so much bigger and wider than hers. A Sign of Affection is a love story about the importance of communication, about learning differences, and about empathy, as what makes Itsumi so special is the fact that despite Yuki's condition, he doesn't bat an eye on her and treats her more normally than she's ever felt. But what makes this romance anime so special is the fact that it doesn't take 6 goddamn seasons for them to get together and make the viewers suffer, as surprisingly this anime has a very good pacing, as every episode Itsumi manages to do something to not only surprise Yuki but also the viewers, as Itsumi also doesn't seem to show much of his facial expression, which makes him a really mysterious and intriguing character. On the other hand, Yuki have a childhood friend Oshi, who knows Yuki very well and is concerned about her relationship with Itsumi since he's in love with her, and also appears to be a bit jealous of Itsumi, but sadly he is already destined to be childhood friend zone. Although Oshi have a really good natured personality but is frank and somewhat immature, which makes him overprotective for Yuki, that someone might take advantage of her because of her condition, but that only causes her to be stuck in one boring place, which makes him quite annoying. On the other hand, Itsumi has a friend Emma, who seems to know Itsumi since high school and is in love with him, but Itsumi doesn't seem to bother and has no interest in Emma and sees her only as a good friend. On the other hand, Shin is a friend of Itsumi and Emma, who is very close to Emma and is in love with her secretly. Shin is also a hairstylist and is already hairdressed and owned by Emma, poor boy. So there seems to be a big love triangle in which Yuki's childhood friend Oshi is in love with her, but Yuki has no romantic feelings toward Oshi, and Emma seems to be interested in Itsumi, but he has no romantic feelings towards Emma. Overall, A Sign of Affection is a great treat of anime this winter season, filled with romance, heartbreak, and infinite amount of wholesomeness. So that's it for this video, weeps. Make sure to drink some water, and I will see you next time.